Hey guys, if you're seeing this, this means that I had the baby. Hope all is well, and just want to say that we have made it to the finish line. But this is my presentation on suicide prevention for male adults. Why are suicide rates so high for male adults in Maryland? And men feel that they can't express themselves to others. They think they need to keep everything to themselves because no one will listen to them. Therapists do not always believe in them. Why suicide in males a problem in families? In my family, personally, there's been 5 men total that committed suicide, 1 including my brother. They all tried to get help, but no one really saw them struggling, which made them not want to get help again. The health rankings, 17.2 males out of 100,000 commit suicide every year. Maryland ranks number 7 out of 55. And this is just the status of California, Maryland, and Illinois. This is 6, 7, 8 because that's the 3 different ones, and then they all get higher. And then suicide rates in Maryland, the number of deaths among males due to intentional self-harm per 100,000 population, and this is against females. And this right here is just the Maryland, and then this is USA. And Maryland is 3.6, and the total for US is 5.9 for females, and then males it's 17.2, and then the US is 23.7. Which is really sad. There's some risk factors that will lead to suicide, which is being bullied at work or school, divorce or relationship breakdowns, history of physical sexual abuse, imprisonment, loss of loved one, mental illness, particularly depression, painful or debating conditions, inability to form or sustain meaningful relationships, social isolation or living alone, unemployment, drug or alcohol use. And there are some strategies. It's give them a hotline, watch for signs of depression, offering support, not ignoring the signs, identify the men who are at risk, make mental health support options readily available, create opportunities that bring people together to form social connections and can find support. If possible, restrict access to lethal means of suicide such as firearms and prescription drugs. Most importantly is to listen to them when they need to talk to someone or vent or need to vent to you. And these are the 3 that I chose to do my participants on. Is Very Well Mind, Healthline Media, and Heads Up Guys. So for Very Well Mind, there were several different participants. And then sampling procedures that they used was they have a renewed commitment to help all people navigate their health and well-being regardless of race, gender identity, sexual orientation, age, religion, culture, geography, body type, ability, or experience. And they aim to break down the stigma that unfortunately still exists around discussing mental health, and they do not present all our information in a way that informs and empowers you to embrace these sometimes tough topics and conversations, both with others and yourself. For Headline Media, again, there's a lot of different there's 4 different participants, and their main sampling procedure was their Healthline strict sourcing guidelines and relies on peer-reviewed studies, academic resources, institutions, and medical journals and associations. We only use qualified, credible sources to ensure content accuracy and integrity. And then Heads Up Guys is mainly for guys in general. And they had a lot of participants that they used for their helping men overcome. And they had a lot of different procedures. So they remove themselves from danger, slow their breathing, refocus attention, reach out to others, remind themselves they can get through it, create a safety plan. And advising knowledge and understanding of suicide is basically you'll know what to look for, how to offer them help, when to ask how they're doing, just listening to them, know why men struggle with suicide, what leads them to commit suicide. And like I said, 6 out of every, I saw this online and I thought it was pretty cool. 6 out of every 10 gun deaths in the U.S. are suicides, resulting in an average of 65 deaths a day. Which I hope soon that will come down. And for social work values, knowing who and how with reference to resource increases effectiveness, implementation of evidence, strengths, and confidence in intervention, important of effectiveness. Focus on needed competencies. Social work response to suicide prevention needs to get integrated with service context. Response needs to be brief and evidence-based. Response to referrals from frontline staff. Social work response according to defined professional role, integrated with expressed need, linking and sustaining the linkage. And so I said suicide doesn't just apply to one specific group. It happens all over the world every day, which includes health lines, no matter of race, gender, identity, sexual orientation, religion, culture, geography, body type, ability to experience. Not just males deal with suicide, but the rates are higher. As social workers, our goal to get to the root why they're feeling like they don't want to live anymore. And then these are just the references I used in my presentation. So I hope you guys are doing well, and we made it to the finish line. See you guys.